We had a lot of fun, a lot of, action right around the country, and we brought you the game yesterday from Goni Stadium where Moors lost a second game in a row. 2-0 to Pure Platinum Play FC Platinum. Right, to help us look ahead at this mother of all battles, let's say hello. They were here with me yesterday. They are back with me again today. Let's say hello first to the man from Real Madrid. We call him Ginola. Let's say hello to William Tingwa. Yes, Ginola. I keep rubbing it in. 4-0 per PSG. I wasn't supposed to say that. But anyway, Ginola, welcome to the show.
Yeah, you're going to pay CNN. And somebody's going to pay for that this coming season. Remember, we have a new coach in Xabi Alonso. But anyway, let's stick to what we are here for. Mavida, we are taking on Iboso at Rufaro Stadium. Don't know whether to call it Rufaro Stadium or not Chemanza Stadium because the state of the pitch, it's pathetic.
That's right. The pitch quite bad there. But Ginola saying that I will pay for it. I will pay for it. In the but Real Madrid yakarowaga ne PSG 4-0 and the PSG yakazoro wane chele 3-0. Ah well. Right, sitting alongside Ginola is our very good friend, a very good colleague, but nowadays things are not going well. He had also asked to be excused from coming, but no, the producer said, no, you got to come. So he is here. Ladies and gentlemen, let's say hello to hurting Chief Justice Majavi. Chief, we are here. We are here. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Legend. With the heavy heart, after yesterday. Yeah, no, it's fine. No, today we are focusing on Scotland versus Highlanders. Yeah. I think they had a very good game in the first round. Mm-hmm. I was there in Blawayo with Highlanders starting very well. And also Scotland in the second half, they did very well, especially the last 10 minutes. But I see today is another good game. With the weather, I think there is going to be something at Rufaro there.
Yep. Yeah. Right. Okay. Just a recap of what happened yesterday. Some of the games. We know that FC Platinum, that's the game that we gave you. We'll be giving you some highlights pretty soon. The students doing well, going to Sakuva Stadium and beating Manica Diamonds by 1-0. Dynamos, of course, losing at Wazanai Stadium to Simba Bora, who maintained their top standing. And Chicken Inn, brewing a shocker against high-flying ZPC Kariba, winning 1-0. Caps United 0 till 1-0. Those are some of the games that were played yesterday. And of course, Yada doing well. They won against a Triangle. And Kwekwe United losing again. Things looking bad for Kwekwe United. Boys Zenaro, Green Fuel, beating Bikita Minerals, the Lithium Boys, by 2-0. But it was at Ngoni Stadium where we gave you the match of former leaders, Moors, of course, going down to Pure Platinum Play, FC Platinum. And I think most of the most supporters, if not all of them, will agree that they lost all the chances in the first half. They could have buried FC Platinum earlier on. But let's see if we can relive those highlights from yesterday from Goni Stadium, where of course, Moors fell to FC Platinum by 2-0.
Welcome to Ngoni Stadium, where football magic unfolds. Today we gather to witness a thrilling encounter between league leaders, 10 challengers, Moors, and the 4-time champions FC Platinum. The last time these two titles, here they come now. Okay, the final redemption. Solid FC Platinum there. Just Piri, Maroa, goal and an assist. Beauty.
Dangerous cross into the box, and you always want to have someone who knows what they do when a boy is put in that situation. What a beautiful cross. Exceptional.
Right, you saw that do you call it a somersault from Precious Piri after he scored. Very, very jubilant there. So the goals came in, if you want to see them again, a looping header from Davison Maroa. Well worked there. And there was Davison Maroa. That was the second one from Precious Piri. But yes, you can get it. That was the second one. And Ginola, 2 goals really with this one. That's the first one from Davison Maroa, correct? Looping header. And then the somersault. And Ginola, well, they're very jubilant.
Yes, Davison Maroa, if you look at the first goal, some people were saying that it was a fluke. But a closer look, you see that Davidson knew exactly what he was doing with that uncharacteristic looping header over the goalkeeper, who was trying to follow the flight of the ball and trying to cover his near post. Then it was headed back to the far post. I think that was unstoppable. And for the second half, it was Davison Maroa again involved with that inch-perfect cross that found Precious Piri, and Precious Piri tiptoed in and noticed and just poked the ball into the back of the net, giving Francis Tiza in goals for Moors with absolutely no chance at all. Those were 2 good goals by FC Platinum.
Right. The second goal, Chief Justice, well worked.
Yeah, it's a precious goal.
Yeah.
I think it
Precious
was,
goal.
Yeah, it's a precious goal. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the Davison.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Davison is a lobbing header.
That's the first one.
Yeah, that's the first goal. Yeah, I think it was his day, Maroa. He also to assist the second goal from the first beautiful goal, you know, and later on a beautiful cross for Precious, and that was really good. Look at the cross, and also Precious coming first before the defender. It's a precious goal for him. I think it's a well deserved for Platinum. They did very well, and they are a very disciplined team. And of course, Moz is losing it out. I don't know what is getting into them. 2 consecutive. If you are going for the championship, it's not really impressive.
Right.
Yeah, it's not really impressive.
Okay, right. But today, Kumbiles, right, and their rivals, always in grand style. First, it was Maviravira, Scotland, arriving then late. Oh, as we see, before we give you the teams, the fans. Yes, we are at the 10 styles as well, as the fans are arriving in grand style. I see they are warm and cozy, aren't they? Yes, these are the pictures as the fans arrive. Yes, our crew there. And of course, you will see the Highlanders fans there. Yiboso. Let's see. And Maviravira as well. The fans are coming in their numbers. And Chief Justice, it's always a carnival atmosphere, isn't it? Nowadays, you know, Scotland and of course Highlanders.
Yeah, you know, it's becoming the biggest match in the country.
Of course.
Probably, you know, and I also like, you know, Scotland is pulling up the crowd. They've taken over probably from Dynamos.
Yeah.
Now, they are pulling up the crowd, and considering they are a new team, and they have just brought in some fans into the stadium. It's good for them. And also Highlanders, they are coming into this game. They understand the magnitude of the game. In the first round, it was really a beautiful game at Baba Fields, and it was full capacity.
Yes.
Yeah, it was full capacity. So obviously they want to come, and today, you know, it's a Sunday, no other games. So people are just gonna have one match to watch, and of course they want to watch it live from Rufaro.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we got you. Don't worry, we got you covered at the BC TV here. Of course, we must say up the Sables. The Sables, Zimbabwe beat Namibia yesterday. We'll be talking about rugby later. But here, Maviravira first to arrive, flashing. The team that is led by Honorable Scott Sakupanya, and they are the Maviravira players. They just enjoying the feel. I'm sure feeling warm in that classy outfit and raring to go. Will they beat Highlanders? That's the big story. Well, they would want to emulate the Zimbabwe Sebulls who beat Namibia yesterday 30-28 and to qualify for the Rugby World Cup in Australia in 2027. Well done to the Zimbabwe Sebulls. Can Maviravira emulate the Sebulls, Shinola? That is the big question as we look at the dressing room for Maviravira.
Yeah, that's the big question, CNN, no doubt about it. I would want to agree with what Chief Justice said, that they've seem to have taken over Dynamos in terms of being a crowd puller. But the only thing they have not yet done is to convert all those followers to be behind them. The bulk of those who will be at the stadium, what I have noticed is maybe I would say 65% they will be against Scotland.
Yeah.
Yes, but they are pulling the crowds to the ground because of the heavily expensive side they assembled there, which is very, very good for our sport. I was also this is Highlanders arriving.
Yes. You'll hear the Highlander supporters going, Highlander, itimu yezwe lonke. I used to know that one. They are arriving, the Highlanders arriving in style at Rufaro Stadium. This surely is the mother of all battles. Chief Justice, the adversaries, of course, of Dynamos, now the chief adversaries of Scotland.
Yeah, you see, it's a good game and a big game for Scott and also for Highlanders. You know, they're coming here, you know, they've got history at Rufaro Stadium. They've been here for so many years, if you know, and of course now they are here with probably a changed squad, I would say, from the previous matches, and also for the ones which were used in the first round. I think it was more exciting, and it also gives other players chances for now. And the Highlanders is unpredictable. Sometimes they have a good game, sometimes they are down. But I think in this game it's gonna be a good game for them, because now they feel challenged, and of course with the new coaches there, and they will try by all means. I've seen Agent South, the assistant coach, they will try by all means to emulate Tondra and the Raya squad. And Tondra also, he came up with a different squad and approach. I think it's better for them, because if you are to use a different squad in almost every game, if things are not working well, you might find it difficult here and there. But I think it's possible, and a good game is expected in the chilly afternoon. And of course, you know, Scotland, when they start playing very well, it's going to be a difficult match for Highlanders. But I watched them, the games, the previous games. You can see they are not bad. They are not bad. Yeah, they are not bad. They've got some good young players, although they will miss out Mason. They'll miss out who's very key to them, especially midfield. And of course, I hope to see Chiweta doing his things. He's a tricky player. Mafios is a tricky player, very, very intelligent, and he has got an eye for the goal. And of course, the leader Mbeba, he does very well.
Maviravira, varukubakidza moto, warming up. Yes, that's Maviravira for you. And we look at the crowd there. Well, this was just a couple of minutes before they went to change in the dressing room and warming up. And Kelvin Shangiwa retaining the goalkeeper's jersey and forcing veteran Talbot Shumba on the bench. So Tondera stands on the Ryan now, just juggling the team around. There is Kelvin Shangiwa juggling the team around, Shinola, and it looks recently like paying dividends. He's not playing, like the hot superstars all at once. He's juggling it around, so it looks like it's paying off.
Yeah, I agree with you that it's paying off, because remember last week they recorded their first ever away win of this in the Premiership, and that's their first win out of Rufaro. All the other victories they had achieved this season, they came from Rufaro Stadium. And at Baobab Stadium, it was not easy. And those were two well-taken goals by Tokozi Semsebe. I watched the highlights of that match. Those were well-struck goals in the first half. And they were reduced to 10 men in the first half.
Yes.
And they fought for about 50 minutes or so, down with 10 men at Baobab. playing.
Peter Mudua had been
Yes,
sent off.
Peter, and so he will be missing today.
Yeah.
So they are also, like Chief Justice said, Highlanders will be missing Mason Mshore and Athan Diouf. Mason Mshore is a big blow to Highlanders, who is. I was expecting him to be one of the players on the calendar. Mason Mshore is a very good, technically, he's gifted. But Scotland are also missing Peter Mdua, a rock solid defender. They're also missing Kama Billiards. He's not even on the bench today. And Tondera Indira, trusting more players other than relying with those big stars. I think
Yes, Highlanders there,
Yes.
Ginola, sorry for butting in, just warming up as well. Highlanders, of course, missing Athan Lovu, defender, and Mason Mushore, utility player, exciting player, but they are both suspended. Chief Justice.
Yeah, it's we would say it's part of the game, but in such a game, you need them. You need them, and of course they have got nothing to do about it. And Mason, he has already knocked the door to the national team. He's a key member, and you see at Athan Lofu, he's been solid in defense. He did very well, and part of the season he's been very good with Mbeba there. So you might find it difficult for him because Machope needs someone to take care. You need someone who is very, very a little bit of aggressive and who is always a man-to-man marking. So Arthur is good in that, and of course maybe they've got enough to cover for that position.
Yes, it will be very interesting to see. We've got the lineups for you, and we'll be taking them a little bit later. But as always, we like to get you into the minds of the gaffers, the head coaches. What did they have to say? First, we talked to Stanza Tondera Indiraya of Maviravira, and then to try Ngube of Yiboso Iboso. Just listen what they had to say.
The game. We had gone for 4 games without winning. I think we had 2 draws, then 2 defeats. So that bad spell then led us into a very, very important victory last weekend when we won against Ngezi at the famous Baobab Stadium. So I think in terms of confidence, it really brought much confidence to the team. Of course, after winning, you get the confidence. But I must say, we are still in the process of recovering from that bad spell. It really had a huge negative effect on our players. They were slowly losing confidence. But I think the game last week, apart from the result, I thought the team really played well despite being a man down.
We have prepared very well for this encounter. We know it's not going to be easy game, but look, we are prepared to compete. We can't just come here and not compete. We are here to compete, and we are here to get maximum points. Pressure is always there. We can't run away from pressure. This is football. Football is a pressure game. We are under pressure to perform really, but hopefully today we can perform better like what we did last week. We are missing Mason Mshore and Athan Lovu through suspension, but we have got enough cover to replace them today.
Enough cover to replace Mason Mushore and Athan Lovu. That was trying Ngobe. First we heard from Stanza Tondera Indiraya. And then, yes, so you've heard what they've said, both have said. So, what do you think? Are you backing Maviravira or are you backing Iboso? Well, I'll leave you to it. We'll be getting the predictions pretty soon from these 2 experts here. Or maybe I can get them right now. Let me get them. Let me get the predictions. First, Ginola, prediction.
1-1.
Munhu weReal Madrid haachamboziva nekurohwa 4-0 nePSG mazvese aringoti draw nezuro akati draw 1-1 nhasi akuti draw haachambonyatsoziva anyway. 1-1 says Ginola. Chief Justice.
I think a 2-0 for Scotland.
2-0 for Scotland. Boss. 2-0 Scotland. Well, let's see what will happen. 2-0. I'm going to go, well, I have to go the other way, isn't it? To balance it up. I'm going to go 2-0 Yiposo, so that these things do balance up, because 1-1, 2-0 Scotland. I'm going 2-0 Yiposo. But this is the mother of all battles, I'm telling you, because Scotland just have, come back to winning ways, and as you heard from Trying Nobede, they're coming to compete. Right, so sit back, relax. Yes, those little ones, keeping them warm and cozy. I said, if you don't, I'm coming for you, mommy. And even dad, it's your duty to keep them nice and warm and cozy. But we will be going to Rufaro Stadium. Yes, those are the players just warming up. Yeah, warming up, not yet ready. We won't be crossing there. You heard the predictions, and I don't know what you're thinking about, but I will tell you one man who's really geared up for this game. It's the director of Scotland. That's the Honorable Scott Sakupanya. Oh, he really loves that team. He was there with them at training on Friday, and yesterday they were training at the Hart Stadium, and he's really geared up for this one, and he wants to win. And it's always good when you get the directors of clubs really gearing up for this kind of situation. As we see we had a short day of the fans, and Chief Justice, wow, I love this. I won't be gunning for them, because they are keeping the little ones home and cozy. Chief Justice.
Warm. At least they have to enjoy the weekend. They're watching a good game today, and it's important. Yeah.
Yep, they are. Wow, yes, really enjoying this. Football. I think the game is beginning now to be good for the families to come through. And this is what we want, because this is why Pele called it the world's most beautiful game.
You took words out of my mouth. I was about to say this is the reason why Pele said this is the most beautiful game. And honestly, who would not love such a situation where maybe after church on a Sunday afternoon, or during weekend, during your off days at work, during your spare time, you come to the stadium with your family, with your kids and everybody, and enjoy the football. Like this season, football has been so exciting in the Premiership, the local Premiership, which is a good thing. And this is the reason why maybe you are seeing a lot of people coming to enjoy the game. So I'm also hoping that the refurbishment of the National Sports Stadium will be taken seriously, so that our national team can play at home, because fans are success-starved in Zimbabwe.
Yes, success-starved fans. Well, those ones, they'll be hoping for success, as Maviravira here, like you heard Chief Justice saying, they seem to have taken over from Dynamos as far as getting those fans, but they're still pulling them in. And, well, I would say the fan base for Maviravira is growing by the day, with each day. And if they keep churning out winning performances, you're going to get crowds really ululating and dancing. But on the other side of the coin, these, one of the giants of Zimbabwe football, Yiposo. And they've been waiting for a long time to win the league title. They last won it back in 2006. So, hey, that's a whopping 19 years, isn't it? 2006. Highlanders, that's the last time they won the league title. So, Chief Justice, the Highlanders fans would like to do something about this. Since 2006, eh?
Yeah, it's been a long time. And if you see these big teams, they are struggling a lot. They should start winning and get something out of it. And of course, by winning cups now, you see newcomers have been winning the titles, and it's very, very difficult for the big clubs. That's why they are losing it now, and the control is with the small club.
Oh yes, the teams are just walking onto the pitch. As you will recall, the last time at Emagumeni, it ended 1-1 after Highlanders had scored through Andrew Mbeba. And you saw a shot there of the Highlanders fans getting delirious. And in a short space of time, we will be geared up for the greatest anthem of them all. Of course, this is our country, and we are proud for this. And the Highlanders fans really getting really in an ecstatic mood. They don't care what's happening. They don't care whether they're at Trufaro or whether at Barberfields. Right, we are now crossing for the Zimbabwe national anthem.
The national anthem has been sung. We are expected. Welcome to the Faro Stadium, the ceremonial home of Zimbabwean football. And of course, today we have a thrilling encounter between Scotland, one of the younger teams in the league, and Highlanders, one of the oldest, most storied teams in Zimbabwean football. Scotland currently on third on the log, while Highlanders sit on eighth. The last time these two teams met, it ended in a 1-0 stalemate, with Scotland scoring a late equalizer to deny Highlanders the win. Will Scotland continue their impressive form, or will Highlanders' experience and history prevail? And we are ready to go. The man in the middle, going for the toss of the two captains. That is Andrew Mbeba, as well as Walter Msona. The man in the middle, Lawrence Zimondi. First assistant, Firei Nyikapiri. Second assistant, Ivan Chibata Berem. The fourth assistant, Pride Benura. While the match commissioner, Shobi Patu Chazo Munyai, will be your match officer for this afternoon. My name is Valentine Mapugu. Welcome to match day 21 of the Kasalaga Premier Soccer League. And with me is, of course, John Gunny. Joe, we are expectant. It promises to be an exciting game.
Yes, indeed, rightly so, Valentine. We're expecting a good game this afternoon. A game pitting two opponents that are coming from two respective ends. Highlanders being the old boys of local football, and Scotland are the new boys in town who have come in with the glitz, with the glamour, with the razzmatazz. But Highlanders, of course, coming in rich with tradition, rich with passion from their fans. We're expecting a good game this afternoon. Also, a sizable crowd that has come out here, braved the chilly weather, and definitely promising to be a good game of football this afternoon.
So welcome to the Matchbox. We've got a great atmosphere here at Rufaro Stadium. Scotland FC is looking sharp as we go through their lineup there. Kevin Shugiwa, Kevin Moyo, Kingsley Muremba, God knows Murira, Gareth Matake, Togosis Mseve, Terence Sukamanja, Walter Msona, the captain, Albert Manenji, Timon Machope, and Kuda Ike Myaba starts today this afternoon for Scotland. Wow, for Highlanders, the first 11, Reward Musa will be there in goals. So will be, that is in Velo Koza, Brian Blocher, Reason Sibanda, and Rumbeba will captain the side, as always and as usual. Never Rushu will look to get the goals. Darlington Mkuli will look to engineer them from the midfield. Lakmo Mutubi will be looking to bolster that defense, while Mafios Chiweta, the exciting youngster so far for Highlanders, will be starting. We are expectant, as you can hear, the crowd cheering, and we are ready for action.
Indeed, the crowd is setting up the correct atmosphere. They are buzzing with anticipation. We hope to see a good game this afternoon. Notable absence for me in Scotland lineup is the poster boy, Kama Billiard.
Indeed, not a part of Matchday 21 squad for Scotland today. And of course, we certainly hope and trust that you will be having with us here as we welcome you. The crowd is cheering. Two teams with stories to tell meet on the pitch. Their skills to compel. Scotland, young and bold, takes on Highlanders with the history to unfold. The crowd will cheer on with voices loud and clear. The players will give their all with hearts that persevere. The ball will fly through the air with a rhythm and a beat. Only one, Joe, only one can win in this contest to repeat. Scotland, with speed and might, tries to outmaneuver Highlanders' defense this afternoon. But Highlanders FC, with experience and guile, will not go down without a fight that's worth their while. Joe, let's see what the match will bring to our side as these two teams clash with all their might. As we look at Lawrence Simoni looking to get us started here this afternoon. Matchday 21 as third meets eighth. Third being the home side, Scotland in blue today. And of course Highlanders in their traditional black and white as always. Reason to get us started here. And the referee Lawrence Simoni gets us underway, Joe. And of course it will be who will get first on the gear. Highlanders to start, Scotland to chase so far this afternoon. As the long one is looked forward, they'll twist and turn. Neat passes. Too eager there from Marvin Spanda. He really wants it. They're really feeling it. The crowd is behind them.
And for Highlanders, they'll be enjoying uninvited support from anyone in Harare who might not be Scotland, who will definitely be rooting for Highlanders. Highlanders fans have pleasant company from the neutrals who will be definitely rooting for Scotland.
Reward Musa starting goals for Highlanders, looping a low one forward. They have to watch the bounce. As you can see, the tap is not one you would really desire for the level of contest and the teams here. Trying the Highlanders gaffer with his assistants.